Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Blaze Canadian here, bringing you guys some more XHL content, and this is episode number 10, year number 8, right? Is that right? Just have a look here. I think this is year number 8, right? 21, 20, 21, and then, so this is year number 8. So welcome to everybody just joining on Twitch now, and so yeah, as we saw last episode, Minneapolis taking on the Stanley Cup, and is it 99 million salary cap? Wow. Okay, so as our last year, Minneapolis obviously taking home the Stanley Cup, and finally finally a realistic sort of draft. I mean, that third pick definitely not realistic. Orlando getting some absolute steals. Orlando going from 11th to 1st that one year, and now this year they went from 15th to 3rd, getting a 3rd overall pick. So Winnipeg getting the 1st overall pick, swapping with New York. I don't think the Wizards have made the playoffs yet. So I still don't know what this guy is. Like, what is he? Let's see. Oh, he's probably a franchise player. Because if he is averaging exactly 2 points a game, I think. Just under 10 points under 2 points a game. Who has retired from the XHL this year? Ovechkin. Is that Gretzky's record? Ovechkin and Backstrom, two Washington Capitals. But Ovechkin, he put up some big, a few Maurice Richards. I think he won an Art Ross at one point too. What's Gretzky's goal record? Let me search it up. That might be the title of the video. Ovechkin. Can this work, please? $894. Wow. Gretzky set records in both regular season and postseason play, holding the record for career regular season goals, 894. So Ovechkin he got 100 more goals. Then wow, that is insane. 992. Well, congratulations to him. Wow. Bergeron, Getzlaf, Giroux, Pacioretty, Couture, Foligno, a lot of big names. A lot of big names. Sternstall, Stepan, Henriques, Shattenkirk, Spurgeon, Gagne, Myers, Carter. Yeah, a lot of big names this year. Wow. Wow. Oh, shit. A lot of big goalies this year. Wow. Okay, well, so we got Fleury, Rask, Bobrovsky, Halak, Varlamov, Kemper, obviously from Talbot, Kincaid, Neuwirth, and then, yeah, I think my computer just shut off. Did it shut off? Yeah, I did, okay. Fuck. Might need a charge here. Never mind, it's just shut down for some reason. Alrighty, but yeah, that's so Ovechkin put up some pretty big years, as we saw in previous episodes. So what's the tablet? Oh, it's at 5%. That's why. Okay. All right. So, all right, we are back. Okay. All right. So we are going to sim number 8 after the draft. Still waiting for that. Fuck. What's it? For that 2-time cup winners. Still haven't gotten one. Only single winners. Okay. Let's see. Is this the franchise player? Medium elite. I think it's almost 100% next year then. 84 overall, medium elite. Wow. Okay, B. Dot Perot. I need to move my chair back. Shit, because I need to make room for this. Okay. Alrighty, now we're good. Not putting as much strain. Okay, resign phase. Let's see. They put so much effort into that this year, like that coaches shit and all that, like scouting and resigning, and like when they should be putting to like a aspects of the game, like let's say like be a pro or something like that, like story mode in, because like 2K has that aspect of the game which makes it so great, which is why I love playing NBA 2K My Career, because that story mode is just it's just exciting to play because of the story, actually having like a storyline to follow along. So they need to just, for 21, they need to add something like that, and like a better franchise, like even a story for franchise too. So, because I think that would be pretty fun too. Unsigned. What? Oh no. Oh, I got scared for a sec. I was like, I definitely have some unsigned players. Sign this guy. Are there any players I could release? Like just as like, definitely him. Buyout the contract? No. Alright, well. Yeah, but that's Ovechkin. Wow. Got to 992. Couldn't get to 1,000 though. That sucks. If he could have played maybe 10 more games, probably could have gotten to that. Kotkaniemi. Wow. He's a low elite potential, and he went up to a high elite in 4 years, dude. He's wow. Or 7, because he's 18. I mean, he was 18, so that's 7. Wow. That is crazy. I don't think I have enough money. Yeah, I got like 6 mil, so on defense, I'm going for that. High. How is nobody interested in that? He's 21. How is only one team interested? And he only wants 7.9. Wow. Well then. Well, we're simming to next season, because it's not. I don't have enough money for anything. Okay, our trade. So the Knights are picking up Galchenyuk. Trade alert. Tatar going to New York, and Torrey Krug going to Milwaukee. Krug went out to an 84, and Krug played for us, I think, right? Yeah. That 1 year. Bogosian Heads or tails? Okay, a few picks. I'm excited to see who the first team is that's gonna win 2 in a row. Heads or tails? Tails again. Because I want to see like not a, sorry, not a winner, but like a 2-time winner, someone who can 2 Stanley Cups and get this entire thing. Because getting boring just watching new teams win the cup every year. I want to see a lead or momentum build up, like, because that'd be fun to like towards the end when I fell on the floor. And it'd be fun to see like when it goes to the end when there's like a bunch of ties for Stanley Cups and it'll come down to who can win, like shit like that. Because like but if we have a tie to decide, I don't know how we're gonna decide that, but it'll probably just come down to total points combined. Like I'll have to go through all the episodes again and then it'll come down to who got the most points over all 25 seasons. But yeah, or who made the playoffs the most, or who made the Stanley Cup Finals the most. I don't know. That's something I'll have to decide when it comes to that. Let's look at the Knights lines. Okay, that's a -1 down there. I mean, I could do that, but I'm not the team. I'm not the coach, so. Can you check the job? The 4th line has a +3. Okay, well, that's defense. We've had Riley since the start. Riley is just, yeah, just yeah. Tendies, the Knights still got Hart back there, so let's just sim to the regular season. The Knights, after making the playoffs, or after missing the playoffs last year, let's see if they can strike back and make it this year. But yes, that'll all come down to how the players want to work together. So let's see. Okay, so first game against the Outlaws. So let's just sim to the end of the season, and I hope we can get a playoff spot. Because Houston hasn't made the playoffs the last 2 years, and they're my team, and I'm getting kind of tired of them not making the playoffs. So hopefully they can do something this year. So obviously it'll be fun to see if I keep on saying Minnesota, but it'll be fun to see if Minneapolis can take home another Stanley Cup 2 years in a row, maybe. I don't know. It'll come down to what they can do in the season and if they can actually get themselves a playoff spot. But the Knights not looking too hot. I think I saw like a 5-game losing streak or 6-game losing streak, something like that. So, but they get 2 more here, but then they lose again. Okay, so so the Finns are at the top there. It'll be a good year I think this year is the medium franchise. Finns at the top still. So after not making the playoffs for the last 2 years, they are at the top. Like they're second. They're third, but they're maintaining a playoff spot, which is good. I think I just saw the Royals. They were just a little bit under the playoffs. Yeah, they're a bit under. What points do they have? Shit, I can't see. It doesn't. Let me see. 20. So they're 6 points out. Yeah, they're 6 points out of a playoff spot, right? The Knights are not looking too hot right now. They are last in the division. Something happened over the offseason. They are just not doing good. Winnipeg's another team. They just have not gelled at all. So Winnipeg has just not been doing very good. This year, how many? He's putting up 41 points, and this year, I don't understand how he has 6 points in 21 games. What? This guy's fucking third is doing better than first. He's what? That's gonna change. That Louis guy is gonna go first overall, I think. Unless there's a guys player that just hasn't shown up yet, and those 2 unknowns, but Grizzlies, another team. They were solid at the start, I think, and then they just kind of shit the bed, and now they aren't doing very well. But currently, Royals are just Jersey City. What? Jersey City? Oh my God! Crosby went to fucking Jersey City. Didn't Crosby? Wasn't he a coach for Quebec City though? Or I don't know. Well, he got fired, so first he retires and then he gets fired as a coach so yeah, I guess that's okay. So the Royals are still 6 points out of a playoff spot still. Okay, and BC just slams the Knights 10-1. The Whalers are 63 points. They could be taking home the President's Trophy depending how it is in the East. I do not want. I'm fine with no trade offers. I don't really. They've lost 8 games all year. Wow. Milwaukee fires their coach. Javen LaBarbera. I recognize that name from a few years ago in this league. I don't remember like what team. I think he might have won at Jack Adams, and then he gets fired. Crazy, bro. Has anything changed? Nope. Yeah, this guy has 70 points in 36 games. And this guy has 54 and 36. I don't understand how that makes sense. Like, this guy's doing way better. So, Royals drop down to 10 points out of a playoff spot. Not looking too good, but they still got a lot of time here. They still have a lot of time heading down the All-Star break. Royals are 11 points out of a playoff spot. I don't know if they're making playoffs. The Royals are probably going 3 years in a row without a playoff spot. The Knights are obviously already done. Stars. Oh shit. They've been a very hot team in the past few years, making it to the conference finals a lot. Finally a trade offer. Let's heads or tails. Wow. Okay. We have Enland for 2 third-round picks. Probably late, depending on how Minneapolis does. Well, I mean, they went up, but I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be up. Yeah, they're wild card spot. So Finns, Huskies back up there. It seems like it's a back and forth thing for the Huskies. One year they make it, next year they don't. Then the next year they do, the next year they don't. This year it looks like they are. They're prominent in that second place pick or second place spot in the Central in the Pacific Division. I can't speak today. Did I say second? Yeah. Okay. I was thinking about the Finns and then I just. Royals are 12 points out of playoff spot. Doesn't look too hot. Coming down the trade deadline. All the trades going down. Knights are 10 points. They could go last. Actually, I think the Wizards will probably take the cake for last. Royals are 14 points out of a playoff spot. Actually, 11. Let's see. The Royals just got to win, honestly. The Royals have just got to win. Has anything changed? It's not. How many points does this guy have? 10. And let's see. This guy caught up. Bourget? It's crazy. So come down the final stretch of the season here. We will see Whalers clinch a playoff spot. The Knights dead last in the division for sure. So yeah, the Royals are. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Oh shit! There's still a few games left, so this will decide playoffs. Let's just see. For now, Royals are 80. Okay, yeah, so the Royals are done. Now to the Huskies and, in my opinion, I'm cheering the Stars because they've made playoffs like almost every year. So even if it's high, the Stars will make it because they have more wins. Let's go. Let's actually make it. Wait, what? So Stars win, the Huskies lose. So that the Stars win against us definitely helped us, and then we beat the Huskies actually. So could have gone those last 2 games against us. But the regular season does come to an end. Aho putting up 20 less points than last year. Wow. So we will look at the league leaders. Let's see. Say it again. Alright, sorry, my dad just wanted to talk to me and I had to mute myself for a sec. Sagan winning his second Art Ross trophy in a row, followed by Svechnikov. 110 and 105 leading the Philadelphia Demons. This is another Pittsburgh Sea Dog story. The top two league leaders leading the league on a very winnable winning team like the Pittsburgh Sea Dogs. That was Ovechkin and McKinnon. Then close up is Eichel, McKinnon, David, and there's Huberdeau, Panarin. Who won the Maurice? Yeah, Tyler Sagan. So putting up the most penalty. Oh shit, he's a rookie. Is he on the the Calder or something? It was something like that. K Bellows. Keith Bellows. Josh Morrissey up there. Kachuk too. I didn't mean to do that. Svechnikov and Sagan. Okay. So let's look at the attendees. Mackenzie Blackwood had the highest wins. 20, 30, 40. Samsonov. Holtby didn't play for before. I swear he played. Did he play for the Knights? Because I don't think he played with us the entire. He has been playing with the Gunners the entire time. What? Shit! I had no idea that was okay. Then Blackwood, the Demons. He played for Atlanta before, and then he picked up by the Philadelphia. This is when the Philadelphia Demons started getting good, right here, right when good. So, who had the highest save percentage? UC Saros, former Vezina winning trophy winner. He might. Yeah, he's definitely getting the Vezina this year. So he's gonna win a second Vezina. Good for him. Out of rookie skate. Or what? Okay, yeah, he's gonna win the. He's an 84 overall, and he only put up 46 points. And then this guy, oh, he fucking went up. Because I know for a fact he was not 87, 80, or 86 at the start of the year. So Matej Dahl, I think is up. I don't know. I can't see because my stream deck is up at the top of the screen, but so he will take home the Calder most likely. Let's look at the standings. Will Philadelphia take home third President's Trophy in a row? Whoa! Toronto getting their name there. Wow. 5. So every in 4 games they got a point. Is that yeah. Something like that. I don't know how that shit works. Percentage. Philadelphia thrown by the Toronto Gunners. Is that a record? 122? What? I think the record was like 121. Might have been 130. Yeah, I think it might have been higher than 100. I don't think crazy, but Philadelphia up there. Philadelphia's actually won the Prince of Wales Trophy 3 years in a row. That's the team that makes to the East Stanley Cup Final. So they win a 4th time. But BC up there as well. Pittsburgh's been dominating this entire time. San Antonio, Montreal dominating team. Former Stanley Cup winner last year. Minneapolis there. Finns, good for them. Second year in a row. Kansas City up there. Kansas City has really come out as a really good team. Baltimore up there as well. I can't remember if they made playoffs last year, but they haven't made it in a while. If not for last year, before last year, they have not made playoffs in a while. Since like that Stanley Cup win in the second year, but Devils up there with Seattle Moose. Seattle Moose is a very good team. They make playoffs almost every other year, I think. So, or not every other year, but almost every year, if not every year. New York Liberty not making playoffs. Obviously, the Salt Lake City Stars right there, and then the Regina Huskies just 1 point away from that. Houston Royals as well. 6 points out of playoff spot this year. Lamplighters down there. Pharaohs, Blizzard, Bulldogs. Vikings, Legends, Leopards. Leopards, after getting really good draft picks, still cannot make the playoff. Quebec City falling down there. They need Crosby. They need Crosby. Once he retired, they just dove. Yeah. Vikings not looking too good either after making it to the Stanley Cup final twice in the first few years. Grizzlies down there as per usual. Milwaukee down there, same thing. The Wizards and the Dragons. So, let's take a look at the playoff tree here. So Philadelphia has a second round bye basically because Nashville. I doubt they're not gonna lose to Nashville, but if they do, same matchup as last year. I think the Finns and the Moose, didn't they play last year in the first round? I think they did. And then there's the Whalers and the Stars, the Vipers and the Rams, and then the Tigers and the Hawks, and then the Outlaws and the Blazers, obviously the Demons and the Devils, the Sea Dogs and the Nordiques, and the Gunners and the Bandits. So that's what we have for our playoff bracket. Let's just get right. The Knights are their second straight year. Houston, their third straight year. Yeah. Let's just see how playoff because we'll just in the first round. Swept the former last year's winner and swept last year's Stanley Cup winner just got swept in the first round. That's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, like I said, Philadelphia making it to the second round. End of 7 Moose is the last one. The Finns make it to their second round appearance. In their second Stanley Cup. Last year, their first one obviously made it to the second round as well. But let's say last sweepers former winner last year sweeps San Jose going to Game 7 and beating them. BC went to Game 7 with the Stars and beat them in Game 7. Salt Lake City for them. Sharp 4-2. The Demons obviously we saw 1. Pittsburgh beating the Nordiques 2, and then Toronto beating the Bandits 4-2. So Philadelphia still in the running for that again. Oh, and then there's Hudson in the chat. That's fun. Yep. Oh, and he's saying big penis shoved up my booty hole. Oh. Yep. Okay, that sounds like. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Alright, so into the second round here. Let's see how it plays out. So far, it's 2-1s. So either way here, it's literally okay. It's going all the now. So 3-2. Let's see. Philadelphia conference final Toronto. So and then San Jose's both teams second Game 7 of these playoffs. Mate lagging real hard. Okay. Not gonna look like that on YouTube. I don't think. I hope not. That's not good if it. Okay, but Oklahoma, beating the Hawks 4-1. San Jose going to Game 7 with the Whalers and beating them 4-3. That's their second Game 7 of the playoffs this year. San Jose making their first conference final appearance in only their second playoff run. So last year was their first year making playoffs. This year, their second year making the playoffs. Only their second year, and they make it to the conference finals. So, and then over in the East, Philadelphia beating the Outlaws 4-2, and Toronto beating the Sea Dogs 4-1. So Philadelphia still in the running to win the Prince of Wales if they can make it to the Stanley Cup final. So that's won a Stanley Cup. That's now is the Philadelphia Demons. So they could be our first two-time winner, but we said that last year, and then they ended up getting swept by the Vipers. I think they got swept. And then Hudson said penis again in the chat. That's fun. All right, so conference finals here. Let's see what happens. Philadelphia up 1-0. Has the medium franchise player? I just want to check the draft class. Okay, that's still. All right, how many points did they get this year? So he put up 104, and then yeah, so he's okay. 111. So personally, I think he should be first, and then he should be second. But because I'd just go for the guy with the most points, honestly, if it's my choice. So, wait, okay? So both series are 2-1. Philadelphia up and Oklahoma up. 3-1 now for the Rams, and that series is tied 2-2. So Oklahoma could be going to the Stanley Cup final here, and they do. So they close out that series. Philadelphia up 3-2. They could be going to their 4th Stanley Cup final in a row here if they can get the win. Didn't show. This could be it here. Oh, and it's so Toronto forces a Game 7. So this could go either way. Who's going to be playing Oklahoma in the conference or in the Stanley Cup final? Let's see. And it's Toronto. So Toronto dethrones Philadelphia, and so Philadelphia winning the Wells Trophy the last 3 years doesn't get it done this year, and they're out in the conference finals. But so in the playoffs, it's going to be the Oklahoma Rams and the Toronto Gunners, 2 teams who have never made the Stanley Cup final. I don't even think yet the conference final yet. So 2 very unexpected teams coming into the Stanley Cup final. From the West, Oklahoma, and then from the East, Toronto. So Toronto has a 2-1 lead. Oklahoma ties up 2-2. That seems to be a pattern for the past few years. The Stanley Cup final always seems to get tied up at 2-2. Wait. Never mind, because there's a lot of sweeps in the last few years. Last 2 years have been sweeps, I think. I'm thinking about the conference finals. The conference finals usually go to... Okay, so Oklahoma takes a 3-2 lead. Oklahoma could win the Stanley Cup final for year number 8. Can they bring it home? No, Toronto back just like the conference final, and they force a Game 7. Can they pull off what they did in the conference final and win? Let's see. Oklahoma wins the Stanley Cup for year number 8. Very unexpected, honestly. I was expecting Toronto winning the President's Trophy. I was expecting Toronto to win. Where was Oklahoma on standing wise? Entire league. So Toronto obviously up there being first, and Oklahoma was 10th. Getting to that 100-point mark though. So let's look at awards this year. So Stanley Cup going to Oklahoma, obviously. Toronto Gunners taking the President's Trophy. Clarence S. going to Oklahoma, obviously. And then Prince of Wales dethroning the Philadelphia Demons and taking the Prince of Trophy. So, team of individual. Art Ross going to Sagan for the 2nd year in a row. Hart Memorial, 2nd year in a row to Sagan. Sergachev dethroning Morgan Riley of 2 years ago, winning the James Norris. 2 years in a row, Lady Bang for Sagan. Calder Memorial, to Mateo Stahl. Obviously to him, he had a very good year. I think he put up 60 points, something like that. Conn Smythe going to Granlund. That's his 2nd Conn Smythe. Because he won it with our team, the Knights, in his first year, in year number 1. That was 2019-2020. That's his 2nd Conn Smythe. Wow, good for him. Saros' 2nd Vezina Trophy. Is that his 2nd Jennings? I don't think he's won a Jennings yet. But Bill Masterton going to T. Aho for the 2nd year in a row. Jack Adams, A. Murley of the San Antonio Tigers. Frank J. Selke to Michael. Ted Lindsay to Sagan for the 2nd year in a row. And Maurice Richard to Tyler Sagan. So those are the awards for this year. But yeah, that is going to do it. This is the playoff tree. You guys can have a look. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please like the video. and subscribe to the channel so you're updated when I upload XHL content. So yeah, if you guys would feel so kind, please like the video, and I appreciate all the support that I get on all these videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.